gold and bronze kind of palette, which is pretty sensational. Uh-oh, what lid is this? Oh, I was mixing a paint. I'm just in the middle of mixing this. Oh, wait, you guys can't see anything. There we go. Oopsie daisy. Okay, I think everybody should be good. Let's get this blue. Oops, I just had my... Let's hook that cord somewhere else. That cord's gonna be a problem. Let me fix it before it falls on my art. Let me unplug this. We'll bring it through here. I'll tie it. There we go. We are charging. We've got the blue. So I have all the paints ready except for that last one. It's ready now. So let's start the painting. So this one I want to do all shades of blues and greens. So in these little tubs, I mix acrylic paint pouring mediums and my paint. This way, that'll thicken up as it rests. I just mixed it so it's runnier right now. So you have to almost let them sit 10 minutes. You'll see in about 10 minutes, this will be, all the other ones I mixed quite a while ago, so they're all ready to go except for this one. But I just kind of wanted to show you the consistency. This is not good for dots. If I tip this, it pours out really quick. I want it to look like runny yogurt, but that's too thin. But in 5 minutes, I'll be perfect. So let's let it sit off to the side. I really like this matte aqua blue that we're about to start this egg with. So let me pop that one back. So welcome in. I'm Tanya. Oh, let me just quickly do an introduction over here. Why can't I? Let me shut this off. I'm going to start painting in 1 second. Oh, there's my show. Where is it? There we are. Welcome in. I'm Tanya from Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. What is it? 11:52 a.m. Pacific time. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the show. I'm going to start in a traditional Mandala way, except for I've got a black Easter egg instead of a white one or a turquoise one. We will be layering black on top, but that will be tomorrow. Oops. Better clean that tool off a little better. That one's not very good. Let's get a clean one. Okay. So let's start. Let me get all situated here. Okay, I'm good to go. be in the center and the first dot. I am dunking my dotting tool quite generously for the first dot. Can you see it literally is dripping off? So you can actually zero in and come directly down and center it. Oh, look how fabulous that looks. Where's my little egg rest? Oh, I need this one. It's gonna roll away. I will do a bloopers reel. I need to do a bloopers reel because I've dropped my art and I've got enough footage of videotaping my art as it falls. And sometimes I can fix it. Sometimes it needs to be completely washed off because it gets destroyed. Anyone that's an artist knows. You can drop your tool. Sometimes my sleeve, my fingers touch my art. It's all by accident, but it happens. Look at all these dazzling colors behind me. These eggs, incidentally, if anyone's interested, I picked them up at the dollar store. There was 4 eggs. They're $3.75 Canadian. Obviously, they came in white. Thank you so much. Yes, I do tutorials, so make sure you follow me. This is kind of a tutorial. I kind of love painting, and I just throw the cameras on. I'm doing a live show on Poshmark and on YouTube right now. So to get your Unity, I freehand. I don't use a stencil. So let me move this egg. It's kind of in my way. I want to get a smaller tool, or I'll use a bigger tool so you guys can see better. We're going to do a north, south, east, and west. That's how you start a mandala. And now we do a center dot. Do you see that? You just eyeball the center. And now we're going to eyeball the center one more time. And we're going to carefully place a dot directly centered all the way around. It'll complete a ring of circles. And that's our center eye. Oops, my tool just hit that one's not very good. My tool hit the light, the camera light, and it fought me. However, I'm gonna see if I wanna fix that one or leave it. Once you get thousands of dots on here, yeah, I don't like that one. The one where my camera got knocked, unfortunately, it made my tool kind of buck. This one right here. So I'm going to carefully take it off. There, that's enough to take it off, and we'll just redot that one. I should dry that a little bit. I forgot to reload my Q-tips. This is my last one in my little tray here. So if you're just wanting to start doing this dotting art, couple tips I have found. I've been painting for about 4 years, this style. There we go. How pretty is that? Okay, let's look and see if they're all symmetrical. This one looks like it could use a little more paint. I just did a little drip. Let's clean that. That's funny. Come to Toronto. Let's have a baby. Uh-oh, this one's sticky. So I just used a light, it's a really cool flat turquoise. I dropped my tool. Let me go get it. So now we're going to use a pearl. Which pearl is this? This is a sea mist pearl. Watch this. So we're going to place a dot in between the two dots that are there. How's your view over here? Okay, let's get dotting. Black is such gorgeous. Ooh, lots of paint. Can you see it dripping off? Let's see here. I'm really almost scooping the paint on this round stylist. I have all these tools available in my tray and on my marketplace. So if anybody's interested, Poshmark and Marketplace, I have all these tools available for you to purchase. Or you can purchase my art. I have everything from, oops, that's too much, salt and pepper shakers to 20 by 20 inch canvases. So I upcycle my art, except for I'm obviously painting on new eggs today, and I like to paint on rocks. I have a rock group on Facebook called Rock on Nanaimo, Nanaimo, where I spread kindness and small acts of art. So you'll find videos of me planting rocks and hiding them in the open with videos for people to come and get it. It's kind of fun. So join that if you're interested. You can hide your own rocks and show off your painted rocks. I've got another group on Facebook called, what is it called? Marketplace Nanaimo. And it's, these are a few of my favorite things. I know it seems very long. I think it says Nanaimo Marketplace. These are a few of my favorite things. I list clothes, I list art, I list household items on that one. And I have a curvy collective group for just plus size clothing. That one's called Nanaimo Marketplace Curvy Collective. Couldn't be any easier, right? Okay, next up, which color? I'll show you the colors. I forgot to show you the colors that I've selected for this project. So we already used the center. I'll put them in order. And then we just used this one. So now we're going to decide what we're going to use next. I'll show you all the colors. Of course, they're all bluey greens. I think I want to go lighter to darkest, but I don't have to. Look at these colors. And then, oops, can you guys see that one? Pretty cool colors. Now, the only other color that I thought I should add into this, let me pull it out. You guys will like this one. It's hiding way down below. Oops. And black. I'll be adding black tomorrow, but I can't add black today because it'll be a top color, not a base color. You won't really see it. I really like this lime green, though. I think this is going to make it pop. Let's do it now. What do you guys think? Which color? Okay, well, let's take out the ones that I've used. Oh, fuck. Excuse my language. It just almost like it stuck to my finger and oopsie daisy. Okay, let's pick a color. Do I have something auctioning right now? No. And we'll do that one for $16. Which color should I use? I want to do... Oh, I'm gonna knock something over very fast by the looks of it. I'm gonna do the lime green. The last color I pulled in will be the third color in the listing. So let's remove all of these ones for right now. Let's put the little guys at the back so this closes. There we go. There. Okay. How's the consistency? It's a tad thick, so let's just, I have a little squirt bottle off to the side. And then I put the paint pouring medium in there. Just want to get you guys a better angle here. There we go. So let's thin that out. Let's get a bigger tool so it's quicker to thin out. So a thicker tool does a better job at mixing the old with the new. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, it didn't smudge. This will have to be on my blooper reel, but I was trying to pull my apron down and I don't know how my hand flipped up. Anyways, I didn't wreck the art. It's supposed to be a calm show. Sorry about that. But most importantly, I didn't wreck a dot. Okay. Whew. So much for calming and relaxing. I'm going to go up a size in tools. We're going to go up to number 5. Alrighty, you guys ready? Let's see how this color looks. Center it right between those 2 dots. Couple air bubbles in this one. Sometimes if you just, this one has an air bubble too. Oh, I got that one. That one doesn't want to pop. I'm really trying to load my tool up with a lot of paint here. And I do check the comments from time to time. I do miss them. So these are all the first layer. I will redot over these. So this lime color will just be a ring of lime by the time I'm done. I'll probably layer black over top of this tomorrow, just covering almost all the lime, but you'll just see the ring of the edge tomorrow. It'll look really cool with a black dot on there. I'll do a black dot on the center. You'll see how it'll add depth. I do have some painting kits in the tray. You can get an Easter egg painted There's some with just the, one kit comes with my painted egg and some of the, like with the artistry on it. And then the other eggs are painted just the base color. They're ready for you guys to paint yourself. And you get an example art from me by the painted egg. And I also have some of the dotting tools. If you have your own dotting tools, you can message me for just the art supplies, like the egg itself. It's always nice to get new dotting tools too, because I actually have some new ones on the way. These do-it-yourself Mandala stones. I buy the ones, the flat ones, and I have the round stylist ends, the balls. Those are the ones that I have. Mine are almost 5 years old, so they're starting to break down. I used the wrong cleaner. I was bragging how that Dawn Platinum cleaner cleans my tools so well, but it also like deteriorated them, so don't use it. If I told you to use it, it does clean up messes off the counter. Dawn Platinum is amazing for cleaning up messes, but you don't want to use them on your tools. The regular Dawn detergent dishwashing soap is safe. But the safest thing is Epsom salts, like a tablespoon of Epsom salts and some water overnight. That's the best thing, and then you just wipe them clean in the morning. But some people clean their tools like right away. I'm not too sure what those people are like, but that's not me. I have sandpaper to clean my tools during my show because I don't always clean them properly. Hence, I need to order a new set. Okay, we're going to pick another blue. What would look cool beside that bright lime green? I'm thinking we got to go bold and do the bright sky blue. I think those two will complement each other. It will. Let's do it. So, well, that works nice. This paint's already prepped. Ooh, let's use this tool. I never use this one. Let's see how it works. We're gonna skip a dot now. We're gonna try a little, oops, my finger just touched that dot. Ooh, those vibrant colors together. We're gonna skip a section, drop a dot, skip a section, drop a dot. Oh, how pretty. I thought there was a hunk of, oh, this paint, it's leveling nicely. Do you see how it's going a little thick, and then you can see it's self-leveling? It's a perfect consistency. I've pre-mixed a really thick acrylic medium with it, and then I do a runny acrylic medium in the same little container with the paint, and then shake it up or mix it up. Oh, look at that. Now, one color I forgot to pull out, which always frames any art piece, is I'm going to get the bright white. Watch this. That one we forgot to pull out. Usually it's a delicate border and a finishing color, but suddenly I want to put it on this project. We're going to, what are we going to do? Okay, I know what we're going to do. We're going to do, uh-oh, look at my fingers. Let's change my gloves. You can see I'm leaving fingerprints left, right, and center. Not a good plan. So I have a little dish off to the side. Oh, that's been there for a while with some little bit, tiny bit of Dawn. It was warm water, and see that just mainly water with a tiny bit of Dawn. You can always dab it with black paint if you can't get all of it off, because there is a white egg underneath here. Did I get any more fingerprints? Looks like that could be one there. Okay, let me put some new gloves on. And then we're going to do a little border around those brilliant electric blue dots. I really like how that black is making this egg just stand out, the colors. Black and white as a base and turquoise are my favorite bases to paint on. They really highlight the colors. Okay, so I'm gonna get my favorite tool. It's in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. You can tell it's my favorite tool. I can't clean it for some reason because I accidentally used that stupid Platinum Dawn and it took the coating off of here. And it's sticky now and all my paint is sticking to it. But anyways, I'll get those rest of the fingerprints when this is dry because I don't want to wreck it. So right here, we're going to walk the dots. We're going to put 2, and now I'm going to continue to walk the dots down. Look at that. It's called walking the dots. It's kind of difficult to hold. Can you see how pretty that looks? We're going to do that pattern. So I tap once, I tap twice, and now we're going to walk the dots. And we're going to do the other side now. I retap the center just so I get the unity with the sizing. And I walk. We're walking the dots. And see how that just frames it, the white? Let's walk some dots. Let's retap. And walk the dots. If you want to try walking the dots, I have in the description all my links to my sites where you can purchase these tools. I'll be listing these eggs for sale eventually on both those sites. So if you want one painted egg and a couple of the solid eggs, I'll probably sell these eggs, the big ones. They're like an ostrich size egg. I'll probably sell them for about $35 to $40. It takes me about an hour to do the first layer, and then I usually do 2 or 3 more layers between the next few days. So ultimately, in the end, each egg likely takes 2 hours. So I'm not making money. It's like the starving artist. However, I could be reading a book or doing a puzzle or binging Netflix, but I'm painting instead. This is so therapeutic. I'm just drawn to want to paint. So it's like art therapy. So what I'm getting to, long-winded, is you can have one egg that's painted, bundled with a couple solid eggs, and it'll look really pretty in a bowl or in a little cluster somewhere. They're going to have an indoor-outdoor coating, a glossy seal. Some of the ones behind, like this one's ready. It's finished. I just have to clean up all the little dots and do a signature. And then I'm going to glaze it with a clear, glossy coat. So, not that people are going to put them outside, but if you wanted to, you could. You would just have to wash them off, and you could literally run them under soapy water once a year to clean off whatever grime they might get from being maybe in your garden If you put them on a sunny window ledge, the glossy protector is a UV ray sealant as well, so they'll never fade. So they stay brilliant. So now what we're going to do is we're going to continue with the white because it just showcases it. And we're going to do a swoosh. This is like a Nike swoosh. We're going to put a dot right in between these two dots. And I'm going to just drag my tool down and pull the paint right beside. Just have to move the angle. We're just going to drag that paint right along the side. So I'm going to continue that all the way around. I'm going to double dot so I have enough paint to pull alongside these cute little dots. Obviously I could, oh, there's an air bubble on this one. Oh, it just popped. Perfect. I could pull that a lot faster, but I'm using the tool that's the round stylus. It's got like a round steely ball. If I pulled this really quick, it would be not as perfect because the paint needs time to drip off the tool, if that makes sense. Uh-oh, I'm making fingerprints again. I'll worry about that fingerprint when the art dries. Easier, less likely to mess my project. We'll re-dip so we have enough. These are like Nike swooshes. This is a reverse Nike swoosh. And we're going to apply a dot in the center just to create a break in the pattern. And now we're going to do a swoosh. This is, if I hold it, well, I can't. This is the angle I need to hold it. I was going to try and hold it, but now you can see it's like a Nike swoosh. Oh, are we not videotaping it? Oh my God. No, we are. What is going on? There we go. Okay. Let's put, oh, I already did the dot. Got sidetracked. You don't want to let those dots sit there. They dry quick. Look how pretty that looks. So I almost have half of the little trim done with that dot and swoosh. See how it just frames? Frames it perfectly. So let's redot, and we're going to pull this swoosh slowly along the dots. I need to move the egg to get the other side, just for the way my hand works, the positioning. It's a little Nike swoosh. Carefully flip it around without smudging it or dropping it. And let's do a side swoosh. going to do one just the same. Since I'm on this side, let's do this one. I have enough paint, so I'm not going to double dip here. Wow. Who would have thought a black egg would look so stunning? Okay, let's do this linen large dress. I'll run that one for $18. That one retails. All the retail pricing, I try and put in my ads so you can see the value. So this is the last dot and swoosh to complete this little side of the pattern. I should have been a surgeon with those steady hands. Who would have thought, right? Okay, we'll do $15 for these pink pens. Oh, how pretty. So I had all those other colors ready to go, but look at, I decided to, oh, that's pretty. I need my little stand back. Oh, those are pretty. Aren't they? Okay, next up, which pattern am I gonna do now? We have all these colors. I think I'm gonna go back to my first color. So, let's do something a little different. Let's try a different technique here. You guys ready? I don't think I've done this one. Well, on a small version on one of the first eggs a couple weeks ago. But let's try and position this right in between those two. Let's do two. Oh, I love this. This is called a matte, M-A-T-T-E paint. What number are you using? Number 8. Let's stick that there. Where's my favorite tool? There it is. So we want to get all the air bubbles out. What's the easiest way for me to do this? Okay. Spin it around to help collect paint and then pull. And now I want to pull his sides, so we'll go around and pull. I like that. So we're going to do the same over here. There's an air bubble I'm fighting with. Oh, I got it. And we're going to pull it straight down. That looks kind of trippy. Trippy and drippy. Let's do it. What number was I using? 8. We want it right in between. I'm just going to do the 1 dot, not 2 dots, because I don't want to smudge. I just need a better angle. And we're going to slowly pull the paint in between the two lime greens, and then we're going to connect the sides. Look at that. We'll be putting a little border of white dots around this. It's going to look so delicate when I'm done. Oh, it's such a beautiful day out. Is it sunny all across Canada today? I hope you guys aren't having storms. Newfoundland, holy shit, you guys. You're on the other side of Canada. I've never been to Newfoundland. It's so expensive to travel inside Canada. Go to Mexico. Well, not right now, but cheaper than going to Newfoundland, flight-wise. Mind you, it takes forever because Newfoundland's so far away from Vancouver Island. Coast to coast. Okay. I see I've got some fingerprints. You can see some little marks. I will leave those, the little ones, until the art dries, and then I'll and then we just pull down each side. Very cool. Number 8. Let's get that number 8 tool. My favorite stylist. We'll get that one next. And pull. And we'll grab the side and connect it, and we'll grab the side. Connect it. Use number 8. We've got 2 more. These are like, I don't even know, these look like little drips. I'm doing some drips. Wow, these colors. You just never know how these colors. Now we're going to pull the side of the circle. Fill it in if that happens. Look at that. Can you guys see? Are my cameras working? We've got one more. Look at this. This paint, it's the matte paint. M-A-T-T-E. I put a gloss on this when I'm finished anyways, so it doesn't matter if it's an iridescent glossy. It'll look glossy anyways, but it's just such a beautiful color, and it's a great paint to work with. We're going to pull from the side to connect that, and we're going to pull down from the side to connect that. Look how elegant and old world that one looks. How does it look? This is a cute little overall romper. Now what? I want to do those fine little white dots. I have to change my gloves. I don't know how I have paint all over me, and then I have to put that away. Hang on. Not sure how my hands got so dirty. Okay. This is called Walking the Dots. Walking the dots. And we're going to walk the dots down along. Look how lacy that makes it. Look, all those little dots. We've got one more to finish, this one over here. Looks like there's something in the paint in the center dot there. Where is my tweezers? I have some tweezers somewhere. There they are. See if I can Get that off. Yeah, see that? Hunk of junk or something. Do you have any more Q-tips standing by? It's the last one, of course, right? Right? And you artists be like, yeah, of course. Anyways, I'm not going to fight with that one. It's coming off. Okay, let's put the tweezers back. It's always handy to have tweezers by. So let's do the center dot. Oh, there's something else on my paint. We'll go back to that one. And we will finish walking our dots. Okay. We're going to carefully put it down. So you can see how it's coming along. I've been painting this one for about 50 minutes. That's what about an hour of work. When it dries, we're going to be layering black on top of these dots and then some of the other colors on top of those. So you can see how that's going to transform. Make sure you're following so you can see this transform tomorrow. Oh my goodness. So next up, I haven't painted this color yet. I'm really excited to do this egg. Oops, sorry. Look at this color. Pretty fab. Oh, I don't want that to go in front of you guys. So this one, it'll take 24 hours for that one to dry. So let's go let it dry. I think the same colors will look really good on this egg. So here's an egg that I've been working on that has 1, 2, 3, 4. This egg here, for an example, on the center dot, you can see it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 dots. Actually, let's do the final dot on this one. We'll come back to that egg. This one needs a white center. Isn't it soft? Look at all the soft colors. You can feel the texture. It feels really amazing. Your body tingles when you run your fingers over this bubbled art. So let's do a center dot. This was the last dot on this one, I think. Oh, it's not quite centered. Okay, I want more of the yellow to show. So I'm going to remove that. I really want more yellow to show. So I'm just going to wipe that off because see how brilliant that yellow looks? Let's get a smaller tool. My tool was too big. I was using number 7 flat. I'm going to go back to a round ball and be careful on how much I apply. There. See, we can see that yellow. Now it looks like a little pearl. Isn't that beautiful? That one's finished. So it'll dry. I'll make sure there's no fingerprints. You can see a few smudges. I'll clean those up. I'll do a little, I'll sign it with a heart and a letter T. No, I think it'll be about $39 for the one egg. Okay, let's let this one rest. And we're going to bring back this egg. Let me just see if somebody is, where's Messenger? Oops. Where's Marketplace? Where's the purse? Let me see what's going on here. Likes. Okay. So what colors should we do on this one? Oh, let's pull up this show. Oh, where'd it go? And so what are we going to do with this egg? I want to use, oh, there's something sticking in this paint. Let's get that out. Let's do a really bright teal. Well, it's actually a dark teal, but it's going to look really quite bright on this color. We're going to start with a first dot. It's a little thick. Pretty fabulous, these two colors. Okay. So make sure you guys are watching the under my description. I have all my links if you want to purchase tools to create these, or if you want to buy some of these eggs. I'm going to sell some of the plain eggs for you guys to paint yourselves. So enjoy. Thanks for watching.